Rich Carucci, and of course, fucking Mulatto and George, Jake, and Louie. Kevin Dombrowski with that. Now, if you don't know Rich Carucci, I understand because he wasn't on my birthday flyer. Right. And he cost me. Why would you care? Jake and Louie. Well, you guys were on it. Don't say anything.
That's right. The same thing with Schultes. He goes, why do you care? I said, you were on the fucking flyer, asshole.
After a while, we ran out of space, and I love you, Rich.
Oh, you were adding people.
You take a lot of space on the flyer.
Got to put my face or name on the fucking thing.
Tell you what, we'll have a collector's. I can't imagine you of all people would care about that.
I did.
You're drinking a giant Heineken out of a bag. You work for the Parks and Rec Commission.
Been drunk since Thursday.
Been drunk, and yet you're like. So if you were on the flyer, you would have come out.
Absolutely.
And I love that.
Are you
all this? And I got on the show and on the flyer just by a backhanded comment of, "Oh, thanks for inviting us, Gino." And you're like, "No, it's okay. We'll put you on the flyer." I got it all.
He needs to be on the flyer more than you. He's an up and comer. We're old drunks.
I know, but I want him to know I'm going to be there drinking.
It's assumed anywhere I am, you're there drinking. I like that branding.
Okay.
I do. Did you try? Yeah, that's the $500 Canadian. Oh, yeah. How was that first sip, Rich? Oh, God. Why do you sit all the way up in the rafters?
It looks like one of the tunnels.
Getting ready to dig a tunnel.
You beat me to it. By the way, look at him. Here's the problem with Spiridon. Are we allowed to dox him? Here's Spiridon, if you could say him. Okay. He doesn't. You're Greek, right?
Yes.
Jeez.
Making him. He's Christian or whatever. But can you
come on.
Spiridon, can you turn sideways and go like this?
Oh, dear me.
Can you please?
Bring your hands.
No, do this with your hands.
Bring your hands.
Do this with your hands.
Like you're scheming.
Do it.
Get memed all over the internet.
Yeah, get him some of
Come
those.
on, for us.
Get him
Grab
one
a
of those
dirty
bad boy
mattress.
hats.
I know you people, not happening.
Us people, we're wonderful people.
You people.
He's that meme. And he grew up like in the Cowboys. Let's turn to your left. Turn to your left. Just turn to your left 1 sec.
It's not even fair.
No, turn to your right then. Turn to your right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hello. I have serious medical concerns about Rich.
We all do.
No, I'm not fucking around. Have you been checked out lately?
Oh,
have you had your heart checked out and your valves and everything?
Oh my God.
Not really. My drug dealer thinks I'm doing okay.
Well, because your face getting red like that, it could mean you're having either a valve problem or you got a badly clogged artery.
What, a bowel problem? Like I can't shit? My asshole has been puckering all day.
No valve.
No, a valve in your heart.
Valve.
Valve. Oh, valve. I thought you said bowel.
Are you short of breath a lot?
All the time.
I got a picture of.
I look like the sun now. What are you doing?
Look at Louie. Look at Louie.
Louie's not. Look, James not even black anymore.
We're the same color.
We're all the same color.
All right, punching out.
But I'll tell you when they should do comedy. When's the eclipse, Frankie? It's April 8th, right?
Monday, April 8th, 2024.
I just remember this. That's like, and me, Garrett, and Steve are staying at your place that night, right, Frankie?
Not true.
He kept saying holiday.
Yeah, Frankie, we got to stay at your place.
Holiday in City, Nova Scotia.
I forgot about that.
What's for supper?
Yeah, what are we having for supper at your place? He's gonna say
Not true.
Frankie, so we're gonna stay at your place that night.
Not true. You'll be staying the holiday in.
Frankie, you've got to make sure to kick out all those 15-year-old girls to let compound in there.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Frankie, is that why we can't stay at your place? Because there's so many 15-year-old girls
We're
from
bringing a bus full of migrants to Canada.
So good.
Do you ever take that
Minor
vitamin D
migrant.
that's behind you? It's been there for years.
That's a good point. Frankie, Frankie, do you ever take that? Let me repeat it. Frankie, do you ever take that vitamin D?
But yes, that looks great.
All right, because when we stay there, me, Garrett, and Steve and Keanu on April 8th, we want to know there's going to be vitamin D.
We want to crush it up and store it.
No. Holiday in Sydney.
He wants nothing. This is what I'm talking about now that I'm sober.
Great.
Like, I'm going to show up there. He's going to be like,
He's fucking great.
He's not gonna open the door.
Frankie, we'll bring a tent. We'll
What's
sleep
up with
in
the two
the
spray bottles? What
backyard.
is that shit?
Yeah, we'll stay in your yard, Frankie. Garrett's right. Is that
At the
cool?
hotel, Holiday Inn.
I've got actually the manager of the Holiday Inn right next to me. You want to talk to him for a second?
Oh, hold on. So you're saying the manager of the Holiday Inn in Sydney, Nova Scotia happens to be in hell right now?
That's right. Do you want to talk to him?
I sure do, Satan.
Frankie, what do you feel the smell like?
Hey, come here. Here. Floyd, come here real quick. Well, hello there, Gino. This is Floyd Barberson. I am the general manager of the Holiday Inn, Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Two quick questions, Floyd Barberson. One, I can't help but notice you sound a lot like my friend Nelson Peabody.
Well, he and I actually used to open a bed and breakfast, but it got busted for untoward reasons back in 1973. But that's not important right now.
Okay, other question. What are you doing in hell right now? How can you be in hell and help me with my reservations on April 8th when me, Garrett, and Steve will be living in a tent in Frankie McDonald's yard?
No, not true.
Not true. I don't have a yard.
I'm looking for design ideas for our very outdated Holiday Inn right now. And, I mean, I think we've got it spot out right here in the fourth level of hell.
Right.
But that's also not important right now. What I wanted to tell you is I heard that there's some interest about you folks down in New York City coming up during the total solar eclipse. We have no rooms available whatsoever at the Holiday Inn on April 8th.
Not true.
So,
But I do know there is a vacancy just down the road.
Where's that?
Mr. Frankie McDonald's house.
I hear there's going to be a fire.
There's going to be an open pit fire in his kitchen. People can go. There's all the vitamin D that you could ever want up in his bedroom. And I believe, Frankie, you said the more the merrier.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
As Frankie looked at me. Isn't it true?
Charlie, if you're still there.
Oh, I like this guy.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not a subscriber to your compound show, but I'm sure you're a lovely
Well, they're
fella.
pieces of shit, just so you know. But
Shut up for 1 second. Just shut
fuck
up,
you!
Gino.
Yo. So you're telling me
You're a racist piece of shit.
you live in
Let
Cal...
me just talk for 1 second, Gino. Let me talk.
Yes,
Go ahead,
please.
Charlie. Go ahead. You talk. I'm not going to let.
As I told you.
Charlie, I'm not going to let Gino. No, I'm gonna.
Yeah, who are you?
That
Who
is
are you?
ri-
My name is Big George. They call me Big Gay George. No fucking body masturbates 5 times a day, Charlie. You know who masturbates 5 times a day? Fucking animals.
You lost the ring? How could that have happened?
Shut up, Charles!
I love this woman.
You're going to have a black baby. I guarantee you she had sex with the
That's because he did in her behind. That's how you get black babies.
You think it's...
Or she could have said she lost it in her. No,
Reach your sexual
you used to call me Large Gay George.
You lost weight?
Yeah,
Look
no,
good.
Big Gay George.
How did you lose the weight, Large Gay George, and just
Masturbating.
How many times a day?
5-6 times a day.
Masturbating. So you're in your sexual prime, Big Gay.
Oh no, in my prime, I used to masturbate 8-9 times a day.
I think we're on hold.
Shut up.
Let the human body do what it's supposed to do. Mute him for a second. When you let and you talk.
Garrett.
Oh, he literally sat on hold 45 minutes just to talk to formerly Fat George. It's Big George now, right?
You're Big Gay George, they call
Let
him.
me ask you a question, Gino.
Oh, he's still there? I'm
your
Big
job?
Gay George. My thing is being big and gay. I don't need to do anything else.
Gino,
You know the kind of money you can make being big and gay? You don't understand bigness and gayness together. You've seen gayness. You've seen bigness.
I don't care that you're gay, sir. It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't want to talk to you.
I got a kid that you could make your own fleshlight. You could just take a model of yourself and
You like.
Damn it. Hey,
Was that for me?
Was there a question in there?
He's asking for a discount code.
Oh, that's what he
Or, ladies and gentlemen, Ellen Stag, thanks for coming back.
Yes.
The fans really seem to enjoy you.
Oh, good.
Seem to enjoy what we're doing here, which is being idiots.
Yes.
Let me go over what I've read on you. Nothing, but I used to watch you on Morning, and I said, she's the nudie book girl, right? And he goes, yeah. And he's like, you didn't tell me in time. But Ellen Stag, I'm going to actually read it because I never have this because I'm not. And then we'll just get to being stupid. But Stag Street, shop Ellen Stag, NYC photographer, director, artist, glamour, and more. Feminist sex consultant. I'm going to stop there. So so when this football league just started, me and my brother we want to go to this game. Okay, so we go to this game. It's in fucking North Jersey. And my old man, because my mother's like, take him to the game. So he drives to the game, and it's a football game in the middle of summer. It's the USFL. Okay, and we're just like slobs. It's the middle of summer, but my old man, he's old school, so he shows up not like in a suit, but he's got fucking a shirt. He's got slacks. He's wearing a blazer, Oh, I thought that was an actual. At halftime, is that Frankie? He must have seen Ellen. Frankie usually, you remember him. Yep. He usually calls in around quarter after. Whoa. So it's halftime, and Dad's like, he's like, I'm going to go get you guys hot dogs. We're like, yay, hot dogs. Okay. And so, wait, what am I? So I guess at this time, I'm like 12. My brother's 13. Okay. And my dad comes back, he's gone the whole third quarter. He's gone he's gone all of halftime. He's gone most of the third quarter. He comes back and and the people in the stands are like, obviously he left these children. I don't blame him. Look at these losers. He gets back and he throws the 2 hot dogs out. He's like, next time get your own fucking hot dogs. And we're like, what happened? And he goes, sorry, don't. He goes, here's what happened. He's like, I went to get the hot dogs and the pump for the mustard, I was pumping it and it went in my arm. And I started, you're right. He goes, so I'm yelling with this fucking mustard, right? But he says that, but I just imagine Dad with the thing in his arm screaming, this fucking mustard, like he's trying to kill it. And people are looking like, this guy hates me. You ever see The Jerk? This guy hates cans. This guy hates this fucking mustard. So we're like, well, what happened? He's like, some woman came up to me. And this is my dad. He was grinning embarrassed. It's like my brother is the same guy. He's grinning embarrassed because he knows what he did. And this is on one of my, and he goes, what'd you do? She goes, that mustard's going into your sleeve. And I screamed, I know it's in my fucking sleeve, lady. I'm gonna tell, God rest his soul. He didn't know it was in his sleeve. He didn't know it was in his sleeve. I'm gonna be honest. So we're like, oh, and so we're laughing because my dad's laughing too. He's like, we're like, well, what did you do? He's like, well, it's like I took the mustard that was in my sleeve, and he was doing this. He had napkins and restaurant. He's like, well, I took the mustard that was in my sleeve and I put it on the hot dogs you're eating. Ugh. And then we go like this, and he's like, and then I had to go get a couple drinks because I was angry. And this is parenting and we're sitting at him looking like, this is the greatest man alive. The guy's sitting there fucking putting mustard out of his sleeve, and he's like, and we're like, there's no one better than our dad.
It's so funny to picture him sitting at the fucking concession stand, chugging beers with these 2 now cold hot dogs with mustard still dripping out of his fucking sleeve.
Yeah.
Loads Senior.
Oh, my God.
Loads of mustard.
Peter is the same guy. Max Loads is the same guy. Like, he's got the crooked, and that's parenting. Yeah. You know, and the first thing he says is, it's like, now, boys, promise me you're not going to tell your mother. And I'm telling you, I've said this is on the album, and I should have added, I'm like, I said to this day, I'm like, and I used to think we were 8 or 9. Garrett's like, this happened in 83. I'm like, and I always said, I'm like, I don't remember the score of the game. I don't remember who won. I don't remember anything other than the ride home. Me and my brother couldn't get out of the car fast enough, you two, to fucking squeal on it. Mom thought Dad died because we got to the house over. It's like, and he was screaming, the fucking sleeve and his arm and a lady. What are you two talking about? Dad just came in with this caked fucking blazer of okay. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is great. I get goosebumps saying this.
Why didn't he take his mustardy blazer off?
He left it on. And he was doing, you can call my brother. And this is the best part. My mother kept, like, when Dad died, we got rid of a lot of his stuff. Most of his stuff gave it all away. Mom's like, I'm keeping that blazer. And she wore it once to chemo because she's like, I'm wearing the blazer today. And me and Peter like, this is parenting, okay? So, are you getting phone?
Hold on, I'm getting a call.
I can't be.
Hello.
Is it Mulligan's? That card's still on.
This is great.
Oh, was it Frankie yelling at me?
What happened?
I'll fix it. Frankie's yelling at me. Every day I don't have the Zoom open right away for him. He calls in and he talks to me like I'm a piece of shit and hangs up on me.
Okay, you better be fucked. We're getting phone calls from Frankie?
When I don't have the Zoom open in time.
Every day.
He calls in.
We're fighting. Why are we not putting...
You can't put him on hold.
Put him through.
You can't.
Why?
Tell Frankie
yells at
he's
you
been replaced. I'm going to come
like
back
you're a
and give a
peon,
sequel to
and
my
then it
computer
hangs
story.
up in your face.
Yeah. Every time I'm like, oh, Frankie,
day.
I'm sorry
That's
about
what I
it.
get.
In the mid sentence, I hear the click. As I'm talking, he just hangs up.
Okay, I'm gonna pay you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys something you might not realize. You two are pretty funny with this whole thing. You kind of know what funny is and funny's not. And I'm amazed that you.
Are they laughing with or at
This
you?
is totally. Oh no, Frankie's. This is us laughing at them.
Yeah,
Why would you
I'm
not
getting
think?
treated like a bitch in here every fucking day.
Why would you think Frankie yelling at me and hanging up when I go to respond would not be hysterical? And
Give me that whiskey.
Okay.
No, you first.
It's just like turn the key.
Just drink the hot
Sophie's
sauce.
choice.
The hot sauce will be your sunflower seeds.
both
That's good. I'm going to go see how diagnostics is going.
You both have to turn the key. So okay, I really don't understand why you wouldn't put him through to me.
Go ahead,
Because
Frankie.
he doesn't want to
There's
come
no
on.
chance.
He'll hang
You
up.
pick up and say, compound. This is Frankie. I'm waiting on hold right now, and no one's letting me in. Click.
I would never do that.
That's what he does.
And sometimes he like asks to speak to me or something because occasionally I get the phone because he thinks I guess something's wrong with the Zoom and I'm the guy doing the Zoom, and he goes, "I am waiting in the room and there is nobody. The Zoom is not open yet." And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, Frankie, I forgot to click." As I'm talking, he just hangs up, and I'm like, "Oh, all right."
How long has this been going on?
Turned him into a
At least a few
years.
months. Yes. I've been getting handed the phone for a few months. I guess he's been calling it
I've
for
never
years.
noticed. Never
No, I
noticed.
guess. Yeah, since we started using Zoom instead of Skype, it's really.
Yeah.
So I guess it's been like
Why is there milk
6 months or
thistle here?
something.
Thanks for picking me up, Gene.
Well, you know.
Slow down.
Why didn't I get a steering wheel for this bit? We need to fix it. Boatman, I'm sorry.
Hey, where's the steering wheel on this thing?
Oh wait, I'll pretend it's low. It's low. It's like it's got a very cute. Hey, hi Six. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Who's a Jew? So
Why is your friend there all the way in the third row?
I don't know,
By the way, I did not know the Chevy Sonic was so spacious.
It is a spacious Sonic. I didn't. Jesus, watch it! Jesus Christ. I'm sorry it took me so long to come. I can't stop looking at my cat. I'm sorry it took me so long to come pick you up, Boatman.
Yeah, I was waiting outside for like a week.
I saw that, Boatman. Yeah, sorry about that. Look, make it look like it's there. There you go. Sorry
I
about
soiled myself.
Yeah, I know. By the way,
I bolted my pants.
Can I ask you something?
Hey, can I finish off this bottle of booze?
Yeah, knock yourself out now. As long as we're here, Boatman, I should.
You mind if I smoke in here?
Yeah, I don't mind at all, Boatman. Hey, Garrett, what are you doing all the way back there, buddy?
Just enjoying the ride.
Okay. By the way, what were you doing in that basement all this time? I was very concerned about that.
You want some crack?
Boatman. It's bad enough. It's bad enough. I finally. You know how far I had to drive to come pick you up, Boatman.
Pass that back, Boatman.
Hey, Garrett, how you doing, buddy?
There you go, dude.
Pretty good. What's up, man?
All good, thanks.
Where we headed?
What's that?
Where we headed, Gene?
Where we headed? We're heading to
We're going to Boat Mansion.
Well, we're not going to.
No.
We're gonna beat the fucking shit out of that stupid black motherfucker that's fucking my ex.
No, we're not. Boatman, we're not.
And then
we said
we're gonna win Bo Patricia back the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way.
What's the old-fashioned way, Boatman?
I'm gonna get down on one knee.
Right.
I'm gonna tell her it's the ring.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot her in the fucking head.
I don't. Gary, your thoughts on this?
You got any bullets, by the way?
Hey guys, is my face big? I feel like it's all swollen by my chin or something.
I think you might be allergic to the crank.
Fuck.
Garrett, did you do crank with him?
Yeah.
It's probably bad.
I like to get a little jazzed up when I drive.
Yeah, but you're not driving. I had to drive across.
When you drive me.
I had to drive across. We're making great time. Look at these cars. We're blowing by them. We're not going to Boat Mansion.
Yes.
What?
Here's where
why are we not?
Here's where we're gonna go.
Where are we bolting?
Well, why don't we go?
You bolting with me?
You're gonna love it. I'm not.
Am I being bolt napped?
We're not bolting napped. Well, how
Am I
about
getting bolted straight?
How about we do this? You know where the Super Bowl is this year?
Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
It's where the Raiders play, Boatman.
London.
All right, we're on our way to
If
Vegas,
she's
baby.
not at the Boat Mansion, we'll go to Target. And if she's not there,
we're not
we can check Denny's.
We're not
I
stalking
know
her
she
at her
loves it
work.
there.
We're not stalking her at work. We're not going to Boat Mansion.
I'm
We're
gonna
not.
grand slam that black piece of shit's head through the table. I'm ready for him this time. He's not gonna get me.
Jigabolt. The last time you went, Jigabolt beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, but I was tired. I didn't have my medicine.
No, you weren't tired. You were whacked out on meth.
Yeah, but
do you
that was
understand?
his-
You couldn't have been more awake.
Now I got the good stuff. That was not. Oh, you're right. I was high.
Yeah. But by the good stuff, do you mean the stuff that's making Garrett's face swell up?
Yeah.
Garrett, is that good stuff?
It must be great, Gene. Starting to itch.
Results may vary.
If your throat closed. All right, here's what we're going to do, Boatman. We're going to stop by an urgent care. We're going to get him some Benadryl. Then we're going to go to Vegas, okay? I got you. You can't ask me, can you pick me up, Gene? Because apparently I do. Sit still, Six. You're making me nervous.
I get where you're getting at.
Okay.
Go to urgent care. Steal some pills. Go to Bo Patricia's house.
You know what?
Stab that motherfucker with my lightning knife.
Yes.
Go to Blake's place.
Yes.
Score.
Right. No, we're not going to Blake's place.
Then
Tell you
we're
what.
gonna go to Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas, baby.
My teeth are itchy.
It's bad, Frank. And that is the week. Frankie, you're the best. Thanks for putting up with this.